Let's get into our real life application. Let's make this quick, ladies and gentlemen. The last video was about 10. This one's going to be considerably less than that. We're just going to use some real life application on rewriting a literal equation, a formula, and it's going to be the temperature formula. Because, hey, you guys always probably hear on the news or something that sometimes they refer to degrees Fahrenheit and sometimes Celsius. So the formula for converting from degrees Fahrenheit, F, to degrees Celsius, C, is that Celsius is equal to 5/9 times Fahrenheit minus 32. We're going to solve this temperature equation for F to see what F is equal to. So we have to say to ourselves, what are we doing? Well, because of order of operations, we have to get rid of the multiplying by 5/9 first, and then we're going to get rid of the subtracting the 32. So, if we're multiplying by 5/9, what's the opposite of that? That's right. It's dividing by 5/9. And dividing by 5/9 means multiplying by the reciprocal. So I'm going to take and multiply. Whoa. That was a bummer. Just had a few seconds. So I'm going to take and multiply both sides of this equation by the reciprocal 9/5, which means this one's going to simplify out. But C times that would be 9/5 C equals Fahrenheit minus 32. Last we have left is adding the 32 to both sides. So Fahrenheit becomes equal to 9/5 times whatever the temperature is in Celsius. And then we're going to add 32 degrees. All right? So remember that formula. Well, you got it written down. As we go here, because it says the boiling temperature for water is 100 degrees Celsius. What is the boiling temperature in Fahrenheit? You may already know it, and if you do, we're going to prove if it's true. Because we know Fahrenheit is equal to 9/5 times, 9/5. Heavens to Troy, all of a sudden I'm having a difficult time writing here. 9/5 times Celsius, and then we're going to add 32. So if we throw in that 100 degrees right in here, we have 9/5 times 100, and then we're going to add 32 degrees. Well, the easiest way to do that, 5 goes into 100 20 times. 9 times 20 is 180 plus 32 gives us 212 degrees Fahrenheit. Did you know it? Did you know that was a boiling temperature that we're normally used to here in America? Because we use American units, not metric units. All right. One more time, another real life application. If a house thermostat is set at 26.7 degrees Celsius, what is the setting in Fahrenheit? So basically doing the same darn thing, ladies and gentlemen. Taking 9/5 times our Celsius and adding 32, we would have 9/5 times 26.7, and then we would add 32 degrees to that. Well, it just so happens, using my trusty rusty calculator, that 9/5 times 26.7 does give me 48.06 degrees, plus the 32 gives me basically 80.06. I'm just going to round that up and say 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Or the temperature is equal to 80 degrees Fahrenheit. That's just more than plug and chug. I didn't think we needed to spend too much time talking about it. It's taking a real-life literal equation, a real-life formula, altering it so that we can get the answers we want based on the information that is given to us. Ladies and gentlemen, we are done for tonight. Your quick right number 2, which temperature is greater, 400 degrees Fahrenheit or 200 degrees Celsius? And of course, I gave you the Celsius formula. Write it down. Come to class with questions tomorrow. Always love hearing questions from you on literal equations, especially solving for y and possibly why do we divide every term on both sides when we are simplifying and isolating that variable. Alrighty, highlight your notes so you can ask questions. Begin working on your assignment. Quality 45 minutes, always being accountable. And I have seen it. You guys are amazing. I am so impressed with the majority of individuals who are giving maximum effort all the time. And you're not whining, you're not fussing, you're just settling down and saying, I got to get this done. Let's get it done. Excellent. Working well in class. Love it. Aggressive and urgency so that you focus. This right here is to get focus. So you're not just slouching at the table, wasting your time. We want to use it effectively. Ladies and gentlemen, see ya tomorrow.